Going on, guys? We're going to take a look at Andrew Wilson destroying Hunter Avallone, man. It's about to be funny as heck. Let's take a look at it. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the video, all that good stuff. Now let's get straight to it. This is about to be some nasty work right here, bro. This is about to be the nasty work from Hunter. Andrew's about to destroy him now.
I'm just explaining to you, from my standpoint, the biggest weakness that you have, and it's going forward, it's going to be a bad one for you, is if you cannot decide on what the ethics are from which you derive your argumentation. As you start to slug it out with some of these heavy hitters, they're going to absolutely come in and eat your heart. And the reason is you can't really have a good faith or legitimate conversation with somebody unless you know why it is. And the foundation.
I can tell you why I'm against, but I can tell you why I'm against what you're saying.
Well, not against a specific thing, but if I ask you why a thing is bad, for instance, if I said, why is smoking bad? You'd say, well, because it's going to kill you. And I'd say, okay, why is me killing myself with smoking bad?
Uh-huh.
Well, why is it? Why is killing myself?
Well, because most likely
bad?
You don't want to die.
Well, okay.
If you do, then
Hunter, I already tell he about to get destroyed. Well, I debated Hunter myself, and he got destroyed as well because he can't really debate. He's a spurg. Already, I'm seeing him cut off Andrew. Why? You having a conversation? Why are you cutting him off out the gate? Come on, bro.
It's probably not bad to you, right?
So
but
you
like
only think
in
that
your
it's
case,
bad.
no. But in your case, it's from, or I'm sorry, not in your case necessarily, but from the quote unquote conservative perspective or whatever, it is, we don't want to incentivize gay people. So let's think of this, how this is. There are kids in orphanages and conservatives.
That's a crazy debate to have. Let me let you guys know out the gate before we even continue. I have no hate or disdain for any community. I'm watching this video for educational purposes.
Historically and still currently are oftentimes the ones trying to prevent gay people from adopting children, even though there are kids in orphanages that literally need parents. So there's that, which would, yes, that's discrimination. So that would have to be perpetuated. And why are we doing this? All because if all of society was hypothetically gay, it would cease to function. Again, I would say if all of society was religious, it would probably cease to function, considering, again, the statistical rates of abuse in church circles and different kind of rates also.
Here we go. Here you go. Just disrespecting Christianity, right? Or just religion in general. Just because you want to live a nasty life, right? And just is not follow the Lord, right? I'm Team Jesus. If you don't want to, be Team Jesus, right? Or any religious team, and you just want to, live a wild ass, degenerate life, that's on you. That's what you want to do. You know what I mean? But then trying to disrespect and go after people who want to, praise Jesus, I think that's kind of foul.
So showing how Christians are more likely to put their faith over actual scientific research as well. So I think that you can make a compelling argument.
That's crazy. He's bugging out, bro. I really do think he's tripping right now. Right? Full out. And it's just because he knows he don't really have a good argument.
Now that are 100% religious and function just fine.
And there are societies that are 100% atheist and function just fine too, is my knowledge.
Sure, but I'm not, that wasn't my argument. It had nothing to do with my argument. One of your arguments was to say to me, listen.
I think that this guy, actually, I want Andrew to finish this one point, but this dude is crazy. I can already see where this conversation is going.
If everybody was religious, right, that would also be bad. But we have societies we can look at right now where everybody's religious. It's not bad.
What religion?
Muslim, for instance.
Okay,
there's
cool.
that's
very.
Spoke them at that point. Took the hell out of him, but with that point, right? And so I dare Hunter to try to say that the entire city would be wrong or doing bad things. Like, come on, bro.
Very progressive of you. I'm actually surprised. But
there's entire.
Surprise.
Well, this.
How are you surprised? With common sense. What? Oh, you was able to see that I was just making some stuff up, and that there were some clear examples of how I sound dumb as hell. I'm impressed. Usually people don't know. So that means Hunter, this is soy boy, he knows that he's full of crap. That's crazy.
The diametric opposition between
I should rephrase then. Yes, I should say like
this guy. Yeah, he's straight embarrassing himself. I don't think he should have even did this debate. I don't think they're like Hunter. Oh, let's just call him the wokey, right? Or woke people in general. They have a habit of debating people that's way above their skill set, especially due to the fact that they don't know what they're talking about. They're just trying to get a point up. But he has a habit of doing that, right? I don't think he should have did this debate, especially when you're outclassed to this degree.
Christians, that kind of level, yes, I do think that would also perpetuate harm, or would also lead to society or not functioning nearly as well or whatnot.
Society functions fine under Sharia law.
So I'm talking about fundamental Christianity. I'm not here to defend Islam. I'm not a big fan of. I don't like religion in general. So I'm happy to shit on Islam. I'm happy to shit on Christianity. Like,
wow.
But what's your problem with fundamental Christians?
Well, hold on. I don't want again.
That's disgusting. This guy's a sicko. Happy to do it. Oh. That sound demonic, bro. I gotta be honest with you. That sounded extremely demonic.
It's because of the rates of discrimination and the harm that they perpetuate. So like, even if you look at the rates, actually American Muslims are more accepting of gay people, for example, than evangelical white Christians. And that does harm. That hurts people. That discriminates against not only gay people, but again, we've already...
Yo, I know you don't care about hurting people. You use your girlfriend as a human shield. Whenever someone tried to run up in your house, when someone broke into your house, you use your girlfriend as a human shield. On top of that, the way that you just speak to people, you protecting gays now? I recall you having a debate with a gay person and telling him to shut up. And then somewhere down the line to bend over. I don't know why that was crazy. Like that was like intense. You should see the look on that guy's face. He was like, even he was thrown off. Like, wow, would you ask me that, Hunter? Like, that's very strange of you. But the way that Hunter disrespects and says disgusting things to gay people, I've seen him do it. That's crazy that he would just be on here saying something like that.
Already established that by preventing them from adopting, you're also harming children. You're literally harming the children that are in orphanages right now suffering.
Hunter, you're creating arguments against saying I'm not talking about.
I'm not. I'm explaining how white evangelicals are making more harm.
He's not even letting him talk. Like every time Andrew even tries to say a sentence, emotional Hunter, he get in his feelings.
What I'm saying, what's the problem with fundamental Christianity in your worldview? That they cause harm to homosexuals because they're not accepting?
That they cause harm to, yes, in general, to society. Yes, they cause harm in various different ways. So one, yes, they discriminate against gay people at higher rates. I don't like that. That does harm.
Much higher rates.
And it's discriminatory. And so I'm against that. I don't like that because, again, it perpetuates harm and it hurts kids in orphanages, et cetera, et cetera.
This guy is crazy, bro. This guy. Whoa. Oh man. All right, so let me just start off with saying he don't actually care about none of that. Hunter, this woke soy boy, he doesn't actually care about none of that. He's just jibber jabbing. He's jibber jabbing just for the sake of argument. You know, ask him what he's done. You care so much. What have you done to contribute for that? Have you donated? Have you done community service for any of these things? I have. I don't just talk about it and brag about it. I'm definitely not debating about it. Right? It's just something that I've done because I grew up in a group home. So like I know he don't care. He's made fun of me for not having my father in my life. He don't care about that. That sounds crazy. Come on, bro. Like, come on. That's just it's fake. This is fake as hell. Super fake.
I think is very important that we kind of all need to find unity on. It's really important for like the future moving forward here. White evangelical Christians are against that. That's another thing. Another reason. There are statistics showing that oftentimes hyper-religious individuals are more likely to put their faith over scientific evidence. Anti-intellectualism has already cost us with COVID, with how we've seen the like conspiratorial bullshit, the anti-vaxxers and whatnot. So yes, there is a multitude of harm that white evangelicals perpetuate on this country.
The way that he keeps like stressing the color of their skin is so strange to me. Very odd.
Or could, hypothetically. So I think that your argument would be completely doomed. It would have to.
So now answer me this, now that we've established this. Mm-hmm. Is the happiness level in people who are Christians higher or lower than the average population in the United States?
So I'm going to answer this.
No, just yes or no. Is it higher?
No,
or lower?
I'm not going to answer it unless I can elaborate, because the answer it needs an elaboration. Absolutely. Yep. You're right. People in religious circles do have happier or higher rates of happiness.
Doesn't it do them harm if you were to take that away from them?
Sure. Yes. So here's the thing.
So now we're talking about
wait. Hold on. Wait. Because it's not the religious aspect of it, but rather the community aspect of it. So if you were to gauge like a group of people that say every like Saturday they went to some like big community event with like community picnic and then went bowling or whatnot, you would find higher rates of happiness in those people as well. Having a structured community is what gives you that higher level.
I would say having Jesus in your life is more valuable than going bowling once a week, but okay. I mean, I don't even be going to church like right here. This is what Jesus, I don't know if y'all can see. I was pointing to my heart. Right here. Right here. That's where he is at all times. He's walking with me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's a horrible example that Hunter just gave.
Of happiness. And again, I'm not shitting on all of religion. My parents are very religious. I respect them for that. And that's because I recognize that for them, it is a form of community. And that's important for
what
people.
I'm trying to get to the heart of here is that it seems like your issues are secondary to the religion. You're saying this is how religious people behave in this political sense that I disagree with. Mm-hmm. I'm asking, what are your fundamental problems with the religion itself?
I don't think he has any legitimate ones. If I'm just being honest, I don't think he has.
Oh, you want to talk about like Christianity?
Nah, he want to talk about Sailor Moon. This nigga.
You have a problem with Christianity, yeah.
I mean, I'm not really. To be fair, I don't think.
Is he hyperventilating? Whoa. Dude, you got to stop Ellen.
I think I'm too interested. I don't think I can get.
Okay, that's crazy. So you have no reason. That's what I said. Besides it being him just wanting to be or speak demonic. Like that. That's what he hates Christianity because people, they find their way to the Lord. You know what I mean? They still talk. They over here messing up my damn speech, which is demonic energy. They start, marching and walking with the Lord and doing things, and they realize that they don't have to be afraid. They don't have to be afraid of people like him. Until Avallone. That dude is a sucker. Straight sucker, a bozo. I don't give him no respect. I don't think he deserves it. I think he deserves it. He had no valid arguments just now. And then when Andrew asked you blatantly, What's your reasons? Like, well, why do you hate it so much? Ah, well, why? Start having a asthma attack. Like, nigga, just breathe. Answer the question. Oh, you don't have an answer. We figured that. This guy's a bozo. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video.